Critical thinking is an essential skill that every individual should possess in order to make informed decisions, solve complex problems, and understand the world around them. It involves a deliberate and systematic approach to assessing information, analyzing data, and forming conclusions based on evidence. By engaging in critical thinking, individuals can gain a deeper understanding of their subject matter and develop the ability to think more creatively and effectively. In this video, we are going to cover ways to think more critically so you can make better decisions in life. Let's see how many of these you already do. Number 1. Simplify your questions. Crafting effective questions can be key to finding the answers you need. When formulating questions, it is important to consider who your audience is and what kind of information you're looking for. Being specific and precise with your question will lead to more accurate and meaningful responses. Knowing exactly what you're looking for will help you craft the perfect question and get the most out of your research. For example, before beginning a diet, have a clear goal in mind. This could include losing a specific amount of weight, increasing your energy levels, or improving your nutrition. Stay focused on the fundamentals and avoid getting caught up in any extra features that might add complexity. When you make things too complicated, you'll be less likely to follow through. Number 2. Question existing evidence. While it is easy to be swayed by the results of a study, it is important to consider the source of the information. A study may sound convincing on paper, but if the research has been funded by a company with a vested interest in seeing certain results, then its credibility needs to be questioned. In order to make an informed decision, you must always look beyond the surface of any research and examine who funded it and why. For example, the cereal industry has made claims that eating sugary cereal is good for breakfast, while evidence shows that eating foods high in sugar has negative effects on your health. Number 3. Question basic assumptions. Assumptions are entrenched beliefs that we take for granted without second guessing. They usually occur subconsciously since challenging them in our everyday decisions would be extremely time-consuming. However, it is important to challenge your existing beliefs and assumptions when making decisions or solving problems, as blindly sticking to them can cause you to make mistakes. For example, Albert Sloan's revolutionary installment plan for car dealerships in 1923 drastically changed the way people bought cars. By introducing the concept of paying in installments, Sloan overturned the notion that customers had to pay for a car before driving it. This gave people more freedom and flexibility when making car purchases and opened up the automotive market to a wider customer base. Number 4. Ask basic questions. Understanding complex problems can be difficult and time-consuming. However, having a set of basic questions and continually referring back to them can help ensure that the original problem is not lost in the process. Continuously referencing the core questions posed at the beginning of problem solving is an essential part of thinking critically. This helps keep your thoughts organized, maintains focus on the task, and ensures your progress is made toward resolving the issue. Many of the most impressive solutions to problems are not due to their complexity, but because of their elegant simplicity. Before attempting anything complicated, it is best to look for the simplest solution first. Number 5. Try thinking backwards. By looking at the issue from a different perspective, it can be possible to gain new insights and find a solution. Reversing things is an effective method of getting unstuck on hard problems, allowing us to think outside of the box and find more creative solutions. We can do this by considering the opposite or a modification of each assumption. This helps to gain a better understanding of the topic and avoid making limiting assumptions. For example, Edward Jenner's discovery of the smallpox vaccine in 1796 was a groundbreaking moment in medical history. Through the reversal of his framing question from why people get smallpox to why dairymaids apparently do not, he realized that cowpox, a much less serious illness, could provide immunity against smallpox. This revolutionary discovery has saved countless lives and continues to be a milestone in the history of medicine. Number 6. Think for yourself. Don't get so bogged down in research and reading that you forget to think for yourself. Sometimes this can be your most powerful tool. By taking the time to think critically and challenge assumptions, you can unlock your full potential and reach your goals. This is especially true when it comes to writing essays, as relying too heavily on the work of others can lead you down a path of confusion and misinformation. The key is to remain confident in your own abilities and use the resources around you as guidelines rather than absolute truths. Number 7. Be aware of your biases. Our brains are programmed to use heuristics or mental shortcuts to quickly process information and make decisions. However, this can lead to cognitive biases, which can affect our ability to think accurately and objectively. The ability to think critically has been a vital trait for survival since the dawn of humankind. It has enabled us to make decisions quickly and effectively in situations that involve life-threatening danger. However, this same trait can become a double-edged sword when we are trying to decide who to vote for in an election. Too often, people rely on their gut instincts, which can lead them astray and prevent them from making informed decisions. Being aware of our own biases and developing our critical thinking skills is essential if we want to make informed decisions. Number 8. Understand that no one thinks critically 100% of the time. Thinking critically is an invaluable skill that can help you make the right decisions and solve complex problems. However, it's important to remember that it's not always necessary to think critically. Sometimes it's more beneficial to rely on your intuition or experience. Taking a step back and allowing yourself to think without the pressure of critical analysis can be just as important as engaging in critical thinking when faced with difficult decisions. Everyone makes mistakes, even in important matters. However, it is important to recognize these lapses and learn from them so that you can avoid making similar mistakes in the future. Number 9. Gather your information. Gaining access to the right information and facts related to a problem can help provide clarity and insight into what needs to be done for an effective solution. Researching a problem or decision is essential to ensure you have the most accurate and up-to-date information. By reaching out to experts, reading up on relevant topics, or talking to people with experience in the subject matter, you can ensure that you have all of the facts and details necessary to make an informed decision. There are various ways to collect data for research, including surveys, interviews, tests, physiological assessments, observations, existing record reviews, and biological samples. Surveys are one of the most commonly used approaches as they involve asking targeted questions to research participants. Number 10. Apply the information. When analyzing data, you should always consider the concepts behind it, examine any assumptions that may be present, and ensure the interpretation is sensible. This process can help ensure that decisions are based on reliable data and logical reasoning. For example, by deciding how to effectively use your time, you can help discover tasks and activities that may change how you prioritize your duties. Say if you were a nurse, you might explore the best order to treat your patients, or if you were a plumber, you would evaluate the materials you need to accomplish the job. Taking the time to continually evaluate how you are spending your time can help you identify tasks and activities that may require a change of priorities. Understanding where to direct your energy and effort can help you maximize your potential, allowing you to achieve more of your desired outcomes. Number 11. Consider the possible consequences. Decision-making is an integral part of life, and the choices we make can have a significant impact on our future. People often make decisions based on the current circumstances they are in or the result they hope to achieve. This suggests that our decisions are often based on immediate needs and desires, rather than long-term plans and goals. Thus, it is important for us to be aware of our current circumstances and take into account both short-term and long-term objectives before making a decision. For example, imagine your partner phones and asks you to pick up some coffee on your way home from an evening out. It's late. You're tired, so you decide not to stop to pick it up. The next morning you awake for your morning ritual of a nice hot cup of coffee, only to find yourself in a new situation of having no coffee. Your decision not to get the coffee had consequences. Those consequences became your new situation. Number 12. Explore other points of view. By understanding other perspectives, you learn more about the subject. You're also given an opportunity to reflect on the information you have and how you feel. For example, if you learn why people are against the diet you're considering, that may affect your decision. By considering the point of view of others, you gain a richer understanding of the material, while also providing yourself with an opportunity to reflect on your own thoughts and feelings. If you learn why people are passionate about a certain topic or concept, it can help you form your own opinion on the subject and gain a deeper insight into the matter. For example, if you are considering going on a diet that limits your carb intake, and learn why certain bodybuilders you follow online are against it, that may affect your decision. Critical thinking is an essential skill to cultivate, both for academic success and life in general. How do you think critically in everyday life? Let us know in the comments section below. Thank you for spending some time with us today at Financial Psychology. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.